Hey Dylan, how's it going?
Hey, how you doing?
Doing all right. I just want to ask, what was the energy level like in this first practice after the loss?
It was definitely high energy. Players wanted to go out there and be coached today by each position coach. We just knew that there was some stuff that we left on the field last Saturday, and so it gave us a good energy boost going to conference play. And I feel like the energy level was high today.
And then going into Temple, what are you seeing out of their defensive line?
Defensive line, they changed it from previous years, so they were majority of four-down group last year. They switched it to like a 3-3-5 style defense. They have wider defensive ends, play with five techniques that may be tilted. Sometimes three back and box, two back and box, depending on the formations. And they're sort of bigger bodies. We have a 300-pounder inside, about 6'2", 6'3". The D ends are about 250, and they play with a lot of speed and power.
And then what's the communication like between the offensive line and your running back, specifically, Brandon Thomas? I know he had that fumble late in the fourth quarter. Did you guys talk with him at all, kind of lifting him up any?
Oh, yeah, definitely consistently just growing and working with each other, continuing to understand each other and get better with one another. It just takes time to play with one another, understand each other, just pushing and continuing to fight with one another. It'll easily come together.
I appreciate you.
Evan and then Terry.
So Dylan, just kind of curious. So with the depth you guys have up front, like for example, we obviously saw that Austin and Isaac were down. How do you guys encourage guys like Jonah and some of the other guys to kind of fill in, knowing that that depth has been so important for you guys?
I feel like the depth has been really well. Coach does a good job of rotating us throughout the entire season, so it wasn't their first time actually being introduced into a game. And we also understand that O-line, anything can happen at any time. And so just being disciplined, making sure that you're focused and around the coach anytime to be subbed in is really important. And so Coach Bridge has already done a good job of that in previous years. And this year just implementing them into the game. And so it wasn't like really big for them when they actually got the opportunity to play.
Definitely. And do you also feel like too, like again, that because of the, experience and the way you guys have been coached, that it almost feels like whenever you rotate guys in, guys just understand exactly what their role is and they're not scared.
Yes, sir. So that's just a part of the line, just the bond we built up until this point. Everybody's so close to each other that when somebody does take a step in, like Jakar may come in for likes, it's just like, okay, we can keep the same pace and we can keep moving. It's not a fall off.
Thanks.
I just rose right into a question. How has the chemistry been going so far this year with the offensive line, and what more do y'all need to do to even bond stronger?
Can you repeat the first part?
How has the chemistry been going so far this season, and what can be done to get better as a unit?
The chemistry so far has been really good. Just the relationships that we have prior to this year, I've been with Isaac and John Matthew for a very long time, and we just been continuing to grow with one another. Little things like maybe going out together or watching film at each other's house, or even coming up here on Tuesdays and Wednesdays with Coach Bridge and taking the time to watch defenses together. I feel like the chemistry is just continuing to grow, and then just the bond that we have outside of football is already at a pretty high level. Things that we can continue to improve chemistry-wise, I feel like we're already doing a great job of that.
All right. Thank you, Dylan.